Hey, it is Ben Silverman, and in this video, we are going to go over making a logo for your company with Midjourney. Here's a cool little tip. If you want to organize some of your ideas into their own categories, you can create your own server. You come right into here, into your Midjourney. If this is your first time in Midjourney, you actually have to, download Discord, and then you have to go to Midjourney, and there is a payment, so you will need to get into that. That I'm going to make sure that we cover another time. So now I'm going to come into Midjourney here, and then if you want to make your own server, you're just going to click on this right here on the side, on your left-hand side, and you're going to say, create my own server. I am going to just call it for me. The server is going to be called Seeded's Art Tests. Let's just call it that, okay? Create. Perfect. So now Seeded's Art Test is right there. This is the server that I was using before. This is the new one that I got. Now, if you look at the difference between those two on the right-hand side, you're going to see that I have a few things already over there. The most important thing for this one is going to be we're going to need this Midjourney bot in here. So in order to do that, I need to go to the original Midjourney page over here. And then if you look on the right-hand side right here, you're going to see Midjourney bot. All right, so I need that to be on the new server. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on that right here. And you see it's going to say Midjourney bot. I'm going to say add to server, add a bot to a server, create commands in a server. I am going to do that. So now I have to put Seeded's Art Tests. That's what I just created. I'm going to hit continue. I am going to authorize if you want to use it. I am a human, I think. And now I'm going to go to Seeded's Art Test. So now, if you look, now it's there. Pretty cool, huh? Now you have it. Another thing that I'm going to do right here is if you see in channels, if you've never been in Discord before, this is a place where you can organize. It's similar to Slack, similar to pretty much any software now that has this type of workflow. I am going to do a text one, and I am going to call it logo design. Done. So now anything that I do in logo design in Midjourney on this Discord will be done right here. All right, I want to start out a little simple, and I am here for people who have never used this before, and I want to be able to give a couple concepts. So to start, I want to mention a few things. Usually when you're working with logos, you have to think about, what kind of logo do I want it black and white? How do you want it designed? Again, there's a lot that goes into actually designing a logo that comes from, past experience or education or design school. But a lot of people do have an idea of what they want, but you have to be able to speak in certain terms, okay? So things that usually work out when creating logos, first you have your iconic mark, and that is an image that makes up your logo. And there is also something called a word mark, which gets to your font. So you have a font, which is part of your logo, and an image, which is part of your logo. Now, Midjourney still isn't the best when it comes to text. So when you see, the text pop up, you're probably going to have to figure out something else. So a lot of the times I don't even like using text. What we're really trying to do is create a iconic mark. And then your lockup is when you actually put your iconic mark with your word mark. So we might be able to do that in Canva. A lot of the times I take my Midjourney images and I put them in Canva, which is an amazing tool, and I'll do a whole nother video on that as well. So now when you're getting into prompting, and you're getting into prompting some of these logos, some of the words that we use to describe logos are simple, vector, minimalistic, flat, something like that. Obviously you put black and white in there if you want color. This is where I would start creating some of your imagery. And later we can get into much more detailed design techniques, but this is just really for beginners. And I want to be able to have somebody who maybe has a mom and pop shop or their own personal editing company, or maybe, something where people usually would not even try to have a logo, and this could be a fantastic start for them. So let's go with a few ideas. So my first one is going to be for a production company. I'm just going to call it Nerding Out because I'm a nerd, and this is what I like to do. So I'm going to call it Nerding Out. So first things first, I'm going to tell it what I want it to imagine, and it understands what a logo is. I'm going to start with the simple prompt of imagine, and then it allows you to put in a prompt, and it understands what logo design is. So I'm going to say, and imagine a logo design, and you can separate everything out by commas, which it does understand, and be able to you know, tell it exactly what it is that you want to see. I'm going to say I want a black and white, minimalistic, and logo design, black and white, for a production company called Nerding Out. And then I am going to want to put right here, if I want to X out something, I'm going to just double hashtag, and I don't want any real people. So no real looking people. That's where I'm just going to start. And then after it generates these designs, you can start kind of honing in on what you like and what you don't like. So it went more towards shapes, which is kind of neat. Like, I kind of like this kind of stuff. This eye one is pretty cool. It doesn't feel nerdy. So I'm not really into that. So ultimately what I want to do is I'm probably going to take this here. I'm going to, I don't like those, so I'm going to say imagine prompt. I'm going to do this again. I'm going to maybe do this black and white. I'm going to take away minimalistic, and I am going to say black and white vector logo design for a production company called Nerding Out. And I'm going to say include a man with a beard and glasses, and then no real looking people. You know, I still don't want that. So I'm going to say no photo real images. And you know what? This time I'm not going to do black and white. Let's see what it comes up with. You can basically do anything. It's basically anybody can talk to it and say exactly what it is that they want. You know, that's really serious. This guy looks like he means business. I'm not too into that one. So I'm going to come back in here and I'm going to say vector logo design for a production company called Nerding Out. Make it happy, comical, entertaining. Make sure that I start with the imagine prompt and then put that in there. Now the big thing that I wanted to try and change here was happy, comical, entertaining. So this is literally me building a logo, and you could see what happens when you add little words, and ultimately you can go as long as you want and generate as many images as you want. This is kind of cute. I kind of like this. Funny enough. Is it weird that I like this? Now here's an interesting thing. So if I liked one of these, which I'm kind of digging, let's just say for now I like little man over here because he kind of looks like me, I think. So now this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So I want variations on my little guy up here. So on the bottom, V1, V2, V3, V4, that means variations on the number that you like. And then when you want to upscale U1, U2, U3, U4, that's getting you a final image that you can actually go and use, and you know, if you want to edit it further. So I kind of like this guy. So I'm literally just going to see what this gives me. It's going to give me 4 versions of this little man right here. I think this guy's pretty fun. I think it's a lot of fun. I think this guy's pretty cool. This guy's a little bit more fun for me. So I'm just going to say I'm going to upscale this guy right here. Oh, well, no, it's making versions of that guy now. Let's see if there's any more that I like. So I can always go back and upscale one of the other ones that I liked better. But I just wanted to kind of give you a really easy way to understand how this works. Because I want anybody to be able to just come in, because a lot of the people that I talk to, they've never opened up Midjourney. They don't know what Discord is. They don't know what any of this is. And I don't think it's fair just to like talk to people who know all this and who are already excited by it. We need to give these tools to the people who have no idea it even exists. Okay, these are kind of fun. These are kind of fun. This one, they're a little crazier. This one's a little cuckoo. But I kind of like this guy better. So I'm going to do this one, and I'm going to upscale this one. So now that's my upscaled image. I could vary, or I can like do some. I'm not going to get too much into all of this, because ultimately, a lot of the people who are going to be using this for the first time probably need to dive in a little bit first. So I right click there, I saved image. And I'm going to just save that to my desktop. I'm going to call it Nerding Out Logo, and bam, I have my Nerding Out logo. And now there's a whole series of other things that you can do with this. I can take it into Canva. I can mess with it there. I can add text. I can put it on a number of presentations, and I'll go over Canva in another episode. So please, if you have any questions about this, if you want to try this yourself, I think you should just dive in. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. There's going to be more like this. Don't forget to comment below. I also have a website. It's my AI toolbox that tells you all of the tools that I use and that I found. Some of them I don't use, but I want everybody to know what's out there. So check out the website, subscribe below, comment, reach out, message me, watch more. I can't wait to keep going with you, and let me know what you think of it.